Hi everyone, delonewolf here, and I'm back with some EVE Online. I couldn't make a video yesterday because we had a new heater installed in our house. So yeah, I had to keep an eye on that, try and help out those guys a little bit wherever I could. And basically keep an eye on stuff for the whole day. It took quite a bit longer than we expected. So there was no way for me really to play any EVE Online or to make a video. Anyways, in my previous video I had a few people ask about mining and especially the fitting of the Hulk. So I thought I'd quickly go over my fit and give some explanations on this fitting button. There we go. So yeah, this is my current fit. In the high slots you want to aim for 3 modulated strip miner 2s. And then with Tech 2 mining crystals for the ore you're mining. So in this case I'm mining plagioclase and I'm taking the Tech 2 crystals. If you can't use the Tech 2 crystals, just don't bother. Don't even bother with the Tech 2 strip miners, just go for the strip miner ones. Now when I'm solo mining like this, I take 2 expanded cargo hold 2s and I've take 1 cargo hold rigs just so I don't have to go back to the station that often. You know, maximized cargo space is, in my opinion, the best way to go when you're mining solo. And in the mid slots I have a survey scanner just so I can quickly choose the best asteroids, and then 3 slots for the shielding for your tank. Now my shield skills are terrible, so I have terrible stuff in here, but yeah, if you want to put in decent tanking modules in there, go for Tech 2 stuff that increases your hit points as much as possible. That's what I would do anyways. So yeah, that's my solo fit for the Hulk. Now if you would be in a fleet with Orca bonuses, and so with an Orca that will be able to store all your ore, of course there is no need for the expanded cargo holds, and then you can take the mining upgrades. I think mining, not ming. Here we go. This is a different version, but yeah, mining laser upgrade 2s. You want to take that because they will increase the mining amount bonus by 9%. And obviously, if there's an Orca that will take the ore for you, and so you don't have to go back to the stations, that's going to be a lot better. But in the high slots you want to aim for those modulated strip miner 2s and then the Tech 2 mining crystals, which of course do take damage. One of them here is at 0.88% and then 0.18, 0.13. So pretty soon I'll just have to put one in the cargo bay. I do that when it's 0.95. And then whenever it runs out I can just put in the other crystal and continue mining. And yeah, you have to go and buy those from time to time, like 9 or 12 mining crystals, and then you're good for another week or something like that. Yeah, and another interesting part could be, why do I mine? You know, why would you do such a boring activity? Well, especially when you start out, I think you're still trying to find a nice way of making ISK. In the beginning that's pretty important, and while mining is not the most efficient way, it's not a bad way in my opinion. If you aim for this Hulk with Tech 2 in the high slots, and with the current prices you can easily make 10 million ISK per hour, even just with the activity that I'm doing right now solo. So that's not that bad. And if you have enough time and the patience for mining, you know, it's pretty safe, but it's also very stable. You know, you'll find a good system and you'll be able to mine as much as you want at that 10 million ISK per hour rate. Of course you can make more ISK by doing missions, but there are a few problems compared to that. Compared to mining, in my opinion, mining has some advantages over missions. Number one, you're dependent on good missions. Right here, as long as there's ore for you to mine, you're good to go. And you can have bad luck with a few faction specific missions that will cut your missioning short. On the other hand, when you start out, a level 4 mission can be pretty long when you're doing it solo. So yeah, you have to dedicate some decent chunks of time into your missioning in order to get that 10 million ISK per hour or more from it, while in mining, you know, it's in stints of 12 to 15 minutes, and you've made your profit. So it's a lot more flexible, you know. If you can mine a few hours at a time, that's cool. If on another day you only have half an hour for whatever reason, well, during that half an hour you'll still have made around 5 million ISK, and then whenever you get back, you can get right back into it. So it's a lot more stable and a lot more flexible for smaller hours. And that's why it's basically the first thing that I was aiming for when I started EVE Online. I looked into missioning, I did a bit of it, but really I knew I was the type of guy that had the patience to do mining, and so I went straight for that Hulk and for the Tech 2 mining crystals. I earned my first Hulk by mining in a retriever, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. You know, the stable income that this provides whenever you have a few weeks where you don't want to PvP or you don't want to mission or just want to relax a little bit, play some EVE Online with some YouTube on the other screen. Mining is just perfect for that, and if you can dedicate enough hours to it, yeah, you can easily earn your account back in Plex just from mining like this. And keep in mind, if you have a Hulk like this and then you do end up in a fleet with an Orca with full bonuses, you can almost double your yields. So basically this Orca could net me 20 million ISK per hour in the right environment, maybe even more in 0-0 space if you get on the more rare minerals. So I think it's a worthwhile investment to go for mining, and of course that is if you can. If you have the patience for mining. I think going for a Hulk with Tech 2 crystals and Tech 2 miners is definitely worth it. Anyways, that was my opinion on mining, why I mine, and a quick overview of my fit for my Hulk, and I'll see you guys next time.